Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever it is for you guys. It is Gucci Gaming HD live on, well, you guessed it, Florida RP. We are streaming Fire today. I was going to do LEO, but the LEO team is full of ranked people, and there was nobody leaving, so back to doing Fire again today. We have Engine Rescue 8 right now in service. I'm going to invite this one guy. He's going to be a part of this because he's with the 50 right now. Yo, what up, Trooper Benz? Welcome to the stream, man. Driftmaster, yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Gucci, I'm gonna be a while, lol. I'm just got off the bus stop, just finished college. I'll be on as soon as I can. That's fine, bud. Harry Keen, hey, buddy. What's up, Harry? Hello? Oh, there you go. Now you found it. Hold on, I gotta turn you up. You sound really low. Hello? Oh, where's the fire at? Oh, yep, hold on. Let me get my gear on here. Alright, so we got a fire now. Sorry, I'm streaming on Twitch, so if you hear me talking, I'm not talking to myself, I promise. Bunker pants, work gloves. There we go. Dispatch Engine Rescue 8 en route. I have the lights on? Now they're on. Right, hold on, I gotta go all the way down here and turn around. Yo, what up, Gold Films? Welcome to the stream. Medic unit? I'm not running the medic unit, somebody else is. Who has a fire? In the game, there's currently one. It's not showing up on incoming calls, though, so I must have cleared it before we got in here. Thought you were supposed to do fire in Connecticut? No, that was 2 days ago, but I never did a stream because I wasn't feeling motivated to do one. But I might do one later on here. Okay, yeah. Alright, so we're still responding to this fire. Medic unit's ahead of us. Oh yeah, there we go. Ooh. Dispatch Engine Rescue 8's gonna be on scene. I got a propane tank fully involved next to a building. Your siren's still on, medic? Alright, let's throw our gear on here. Well, there we go, I got it. What's that? Say that one time. I mean, we might need one. Priority cooldown, no running LEO shooting. Oh, okay. Because I think they're doing like an actual like an actual RP right now. Alright, well, I'm gonna let's pull a foam attack line off the front here. If we do want to call an officer down here for paperwork, that's fine. I'm gonna step back as far as possible. Hit it from a distance. Yo, Demon, shout out for 300 points. Gold Films, what's up? Shout out to you, Gold Films. Appreciate you doing that. Use the foam line. This one says 2.5-inch attack line foam. Essentially, you wouldn't be spraying water on gasoline. Yo, I'm a what? Am I on live? Yes, on Twitch. I don't know why this fire won't go out on the bottom. There we go, went down a little bit. Something's still burning though. Is it the bottom side, or is it just the tank itself? Is it inside? Is there extensions inside? Oh, nope, there we go. Just went out. Dispatch, Engine Rescue 8, fire has been extinguished this time. Alright, let's get a officer dispatch out here before we leave. Your siren's still on your ambulance, by the way. The one down on D-pad. Still going ba-dee-doo-ba-dee-doo-ba-dee. Oh. There's somebody shooting at us. I don't know why. Hold on, I'm done inviting an admin in here. Your siren's still on. Down on D-pad. Oof. Alright, so I gotta call somebody down here because somebody just shot. How many followers do I have on Twitch? Like 770 something? Somebody in the chat want to clip that? Where that shot came out of that red vehicle toward me. I'm gonna take my mask and stuff off here. Right now there are 4. Yeah. Hold on a minute. Yeah, hold on a minute. Back in our own party chat right now. I'm still on the scene here. I was trying to get an admin over here because I'm in your game trying to get on PD. Yeah, you probably won't be able to. Because I think PD is the max of 8 and there's already several ranked people on there. I'm trying to get an admin over here because somebody in a red car passed the scene and tried shooting at us during the priority cooldown. Oh, you just got on? Nice. Yeah, I'm just trying to get one of these guys in right here. One of these two admins. I texted this guy right here, Willed Fan, and told him that somebody just tried to shoot at FD on priority cooldown. And he told me to put a report in the Discord, but it literally just happened in the game during priority cooldown live on the channel. I'd like to get the guy caught, whoever's in the red car. But we're not gonna sit here all day. If they gotta come to the station to make the help make the report, then we'll do so. But fire's been out on the tank for a while now. Dispatch engine rescue 8's gonna be clearing this scene right now. Yo, Adidas, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so I don't know who was in the red car, but shooting toward the priority cooldown was not their best idea. I let EMS, not EMS, but LEL go through. I think he was trying to pull over that green car and I came through, so I stopped and let him go. I guess not then. Oh yeah, also I have a question. Have you ever had to go to a fire during school? No. So I've only been in the fire company after I turned 18 and I was out of school already. I had already graduated. My hometown had a program for the department had a department where you could join as a firefighter at 14, and then there was people that obviously went to high school that were firefighters that responded from the school to the firehouse for a call. But I've never had the opportunity to do so. So right now we're heading back to the station, following that fuel tank fire. Alright, we're in the station now. Dispatch, engine rescue 8 is in the station, available. There we go. We are now in the station. Oh, I should probably turn my lights off. There we go. I mean, those lights stay on, but the other lights aren't on. Alright, so we're back in the station now. Can take off our stuff here. There we go. Like I said, I'm still a trainee, because I'm only a fire cadet. But I do plan on trying to get into a few of these streams. I mean, not streams, but trainings in the Florida. Try to rank up, at least one rank over fire cadet, so I can have the helmet different. Because I guess in the game right now, the only helmet that has an issue where the front shield, where it says Trainee 8, Sarasota County, stays on even after you remove the helmet. So here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. See how it stays on? I guess it's only the trainee shield that does it. If you're wearing a helmet that's different from trainee, it doesn't do that. It'll actually give you your hair back and everything like that without the shield. But we'll get to that point. They just did an FD stream, not a stream. Why I keep calling it a stream? They just did an FD training like 2 days ago, and it but I missed it. I was out at the store with the family when they did it. Jake R, aren't you somebody that watches my stream? I feel like I've seen your name before. I'm gonna let Leo know. Officer? No, I haven't seen that name in quite a while. I'm just gonna let him know that FD is available. So if they have an MBA or anything like that. Because sometimes people don't look up at the FD. I said I do like Engine Rescue 8. It gives me a rescue vibe. Obviously it isn't engine rescue, but just the way that it looks. The 8 up here, the 8 on the windows on both sides, I believe, with the thin red flag on it. Also, he said he's going to switch over to FD. Officer Noah, my friend, we both looking at your stream. Oh, that's what I figured. Bolo for red dirt bike. Red dirt bike. So that's gonna come over because some people are on LEO, and obviously you can't send it to just single people. You send it to the entire stream, or entire game, rather. What is EMS doing over there? Not rigged. Oh yeah, a cop's going somewhere. Yeah, I don't know what's right here. There's like an invisible wall. You just kind of float. I might have to get gas here soon because the gas in this engine was like 70 something. Or just like a couple things under 70. I want to keep the thing fueled up, so I might go down to the gas station and get some gas. It's down around the corner there. Jake R, if you're in the stream watching, don't spawn in the engine rescue. Just run the ambo, because we're gonna need an ambo. I already have the engine. I did EMS, what, I think twice. Well, I did like the first Florida stream I ever did on fire, which was the first Florida stream ever. I did fire in the beginning and then EMS at the end. Then the one I just did not yesterday, 2 nights ago, I did strictly EMS. Now I'm trying to do one that's just strictly fire. So by golly, I do not want to switch to EMS. I mean, if I have to, because there's like nobody on FD but me, then I will, but other than that. Like I said, I do like the quality of that game, 100%. Like the reflection on the shield with the sun. I mean, this station is nice. This actually, I was just told, not last stream, maybe? The stream before that, but maybe it was last stream. That, this station actually just got put in about a day and a half after I joined Florida for the first time. So some of the rigs, which I think Ender SQ8 being one of them, and this station are practically less than a week new. Okay, so that Jake R person left fire, I believe, because the EMS rig well, he was standing there and he disappeared. Flashlight. Hot diggity dog. I want to turn up my camera sensitivity a little bit. There we go. Oh, who joined? I see somebody with an ambulance rig. Who is it? Oh, it's JKR. Yeah, he spawned in the ambulance that's for the paramedic only. The only things available to Fire Cadet and higher, I think, is Engine Rescue 8 and the medic unit. Yeah, I think you have to be something higher than that. Here, let me look. Because if I hit spawn car, see the Pierce engine's available to anyone. Critical care medic, paramedic for the Ford, apparatus operator for the mid-mount, for the pumper truck, which is kind of like an engine tanker, apparatus operator, EMT for the other ambulance. This ambulance is available to everyone. EMS / chief, FD chief, the Chevrolet Tahoe. Chevrolet Tahoe for lieutenant. EMS captain with a Chevrolet Tahoe on EMS. Fire, 1993 International. MCC, which battalion chief I think is a vehicle. Heavy rescue 1 for lieutenant. Like I said, I haven't actually looked at any of these rigs. Like I haven't spawned them in just to look at them. But maybe one, at the end of the stream we'll do so. They just got a new command cars, did they? Nice. Okay, so somebody just spawned that has, I think? Is it, unless that's the, okay, yeah, that's the actual Sarasota rig. About 641. Oh, I just heard gunshots. That's nice. So who is this? This is Jake. EMS student. Oh, I hope you're an EMS student. Can't wear that helmet if you're not. Yeah, you are. Okay. But thank you for switching. Okay, so, I just noticed the back of your shirt, if you're watching stream, it says, SCFD. Go to the EMS locker and click paramedic uniform under the EMS locker. It'll switch your shirt to say EMS on the back. Because that's the AFD side, like if you're running the engine or something. Oh, I got Officer Noah inviting me. Hold on a minute. Hello? Where do you need EMS at? Okay. Alright, we got a medic and an engine en route. Could you tell me one more time where this incident is? Help me out here. I'm not too familiar with the game yet. Alright. I'm in the engine with the medic in front of me, yeah. I'll just reverse.
Mm-hmm. Alright. And what hit you? In the front, the back? Alright. Let me write this down. The first issue. Hey man, I'm going to ask you to do the same, please.
Why do I have another engine rescue behind me?
So come here.
Whoever's got the other engine rescue fucking needs to leave.
Come on.
God dang it. I don't want to be a part of this! Let me drive! Oh. Alright, I'm gonna pull up toward the farm and stage up here, because this is not good.
Suspect is down. Yeah. Thank you. Mm.
Alright, we good over here? We good over here?
Have EMS come check you.
Alright, I'm coming over. School bus? Nice, nice, nice. Alright, yeah, who's the ones in need of... yeah, I was gonna say, who needs medical attention? This guy? No. Okay, where are the two? Alright, you want to check the wounds while I do some vitals here? Alright. Where you going, Alpha? I need to do some vitals. Alright, so I'm gonna do your vitals here. Just gonna... Oh yeah, it's gonna... Okay. Looks like your vitals are kind of a little bit in the high, but that's pretty normal. Obviously, that's your adrenaline. Oh yeah, that's definitely the adrenaline rush. But other than that, everything looks pretty normal. He's gonna take care of your wounds for you. I'm gonna get you a bottle of water here so you can have something so you're not dehydrated. Here's your water bottle. There you are. So I'm gonna assume both suspects are DOA. Okay. What is happening with this red car? Is somebody in this car? Somebody. Well, hold on, let me go grab my engine, pull it up here. Gotta grab my engine, hold on. Oh, medic's transporting to the hospital. I'm going for my engine. I'm gonna pull the engine back up over that way. Ooh, bike guy, what are you doing? Oh, we also have a fire right now. Dispatch, can you dispatch county medic out here for an additional ambulance? For another MVA, we have a fire to get to. Star Black Coffee. Alright, so we switch back to our own party chat. They're having an additional ambulance come out from a different agency to deal with that second MVA right there with the red vehicle. Because we have a fire to respond to here. Dispatch 200 Rescue 8 en route to that possible fire at the coffee shop. I don't see if I'm... That's from the, not owners, but one of the admins putting out messages. Because this is an active RP, like RP that's hosted in the Discord. So there's going to be people sending out messages like that. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not too familiar with where the coffee shop is. So anybody that's in the game right now that has an idea where it's at, send it in the chat. So I can give you some directions. Unless I find it before you do. Oh yeah, I see it from here. It's up across the other side of the street here. Let's make this right turn. I see fire to the roof right now. But like, so that NBA scene was pretty wild. It was like a shooting plus an NBA. So it got hectic pretty quick. Okay, we're gonna be on scene here in just a second. Alright, we're on scene. About to be pulling up. Engine Rescue 8 dispatch. I'm on scene. I got a one-story coffee shop in the plaza. Heavy fire showing through the roof. Give me an additional engine if possible for the working fire. I don't need the work light. Alright, we're gonna pull a... Oh, I almost left game. I didn't want to do that. We're gonna pull a 2.5-inch attack line off the front bumper here. Grab the Halligan, the ladder, the ventilation fan. Thought we had a pike pole on here. I guess not. Oh yeah, there is. There it is right here. So we're gonna pull that attack line at the front. Alright, I'm gonna try to set up a ladder here. Okay, used to be able to move that, I guess not. Alright. So we made it up onto the roof. I know that looked completely unrealistic, but... Oop, I got a message to reply to. Trying to get down this fire knocked as best I can here. I'm gonna poke a ventilation hole right here. Try to get down our ladder again. There we go. Let's move the ladder. Where do we still have fire at right now? Missed Frizzle. That's funny. So there's somebody in a school bus that's doing like a picking up students school RP type deal. I don't know why they send the messages up like that, but there's nothing I can control over it. This is all exterior operations. I can't go in this house or this building. I'm the Tahoe. I make sure no one's shooting you. Okay. I don't see any more fire. Oh, never mind, I do see... Is that a little bit of smoke up there? Shouldn't be. Yeah, I don't see any other fire or smoke anywhere. There we go. Alright, alarm's been reset. Dispatch, fire at the coffee shop has been knocked down and extinguished. We're going to be conducting overhaul at this time. Alright, so it must be fucking... It must be we have to like... Is it a different button on the thing? T maybe? R? Oh, it's R, okay. R to rotate. I got it now. Alright, so we're ventilating the smoke out of the building right now. It was quite the smoke, I tell you what. That smoke rises hella freaking far. Jesus Louises. Alright, it's been ventilated at this time. Alright, so it's R on the keyboard. So let me pull my keyboard out. It's R on keyboard to rotate things. That's why I couldn't get the ladder to rotate. Alright, dispatch. Engine Rescue 8 is going to be taken up from this call at this time. We'll continue to wear our bunker pants doing it back to the station. Engine Rescue 8, returning to the station. Not bad. It took a little bit though, especially because I asked for a second engine, but I don't think we got one. It's always busy in the county. Well, we got it knocked down the best we could. We do need to get some fuel here, so we're gonna stop here and get some fuel. Oh, I thought you could turn right here, never mind. I'm just gonna cut across. I didn't know that you can't turn right there. Can you actually not get fuel? You just have to respawn your vehicle, I guess? When the fuel goes out? Alright, we'll do that when we get to the station then. I thought maybe you can actually refuel. Okay, school bus being chased by 3 different Florida units. Welcome to Florida RP. Like that, 4 total units. Oh, I hate that. I do not like that one beat. Okay, there we go. I think I fixed it. Officer Noah. Okay, what do you have it? Oh, is it jerry can on the thing? You want to fill it up then? Oh, you want me to pull up? Okay, I got you. Hold on. Got it. Appreciate it. That's cool, got a little store clerk there, pumping the gas. Oh, I see what that is. It sees the radio. Right, there we go. We are now in the station. Why do we have 3 engine rescues? We do not need 3 engine rescues. And I don't think you're able to park the engine rescue, this one specifically, right here. Because what bay is this? This is the squad bay. That's an engine rescue, not a squad. This makes sense. Because it's an engine rescue, it's rescue and engine. We have 1 medic. Well, we did have a medic unit, but I think he just left the left the game. Well, I guess we got 3 engines, and is what it is. I'm not gonna really tell people that they can't spawn them in. It's not my duty to, but yeah, I'm gonna take my bunker. Hope that's not bunker coat. I'll bet my bunker pants off. If it gets to the point where I have to spawn in an ambulance and run ambo, I will. Because there was a medic unit that was backing in, but they backed in and then left game. That or he left the station, I don't know. He definitely left game, because the 3 people on fire are the 3 people standing right here. Me. This guy. Need medical to join. Okay, so yeah, he needs me to join the party. Hold on. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna have to switch to EMS. We had 3 little good fires there in the beginning. But since we don't have anybody on fire, I guess we'll switch to EMS. Alright. Blow off our school bus, of course. Alright, so Engine Rescue 8, the regular one, out of service. Dispatch show ambulance 296 in service. You guys still need EMS? Received. Received. But 296 isn't around. Oh, my driving mechanism just freaking failed on me for a second there. Oh, I gotta whip around, don't I? Is it? You said it's going northbound, yeah? Okay. Alright. So hold on. So I took a wrong turn, y'all. I had to go all the way down and go under the bridge, and come back and get on the highway on the southbound side. But I do have engines behind me. Welcome to the 5th and 6th viewers in the stream. Appreciate you guys coming in. I see you guys up there. Alright, so I'm actually gonna come up wrong way on the exit right here. Because I don't think you can cross over the median. Envo 296 on scene. Did he leave? Oh, okay. Do we want to stay on scene and get him back in? Too many people. Envo 296 on the scene. Because you're on fire, aren't you? Yeah, there was an MVA right here up on the highway. I'm medical. But the person just got their game crashed. I can't hear you over the engine behind me. The sirens are still on. Alright, we'll start. Okay. Engine 8 back there, thank you. Alright. Got my EMS bag. Latex gloves. What are you doing? put my helmet on since we're on the highway. Do we have a traffic vest on here? I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, put your traffic vest on, Michael. Let's rip on the highway. Sweet. Who said that? Who said they have to go eat? Oh! Oh! Damn. Fantastic. I guess we'll just, well, the roadway disappeared. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna call that scene cleared out then. That's gonna take too long to go all the way back up there. We'll... Alright, if you guys need it for anything else, just let me know. Alright, so we're back in our own party. I guess it was accidental. Somebody... What just happened? Somebody was, I think, trying to move something. One of the admins. And he used this thing and accidentally removed the highway. And everybody fell through. So we're just gonna... We just 22'd it. We're still running EMS though. I did get my gear on and everything. We're not gonna go back up to the scene. Yeah, they're over here conversating through the admin text. I don't understand. So the EMS helmet doesn't do what that had earlier, where it's the shield stays. We was chasing the school bus, we had a shootout. That's what I figured. And we were on that NBA, some dude hit the guardrail, but then when we got on scene, his game crashed. And then he tried to respawn, like come back up using the TP, the teleport, and it failed. But I guess we 22'd the scene, everybody's back in service. Dispatch show ambulance 750 in service. Somebody just went by and honked. Nice. So we are an hour into the stream. We're still going. 4 viewers. Appreciate those 4 viewers sticking in the stream and watching. Oh, I gotta stand up. Stretch. Oh yeah, even though nobody redeemed it, I needed it. It has been a long day. I got another 2 streams after this that I plan on doing. So that should be fun. So is the jerry can? How you fill up your car? Makes me wonder. All right, let's put this stuff away. Everything except for like EMS related items. There we go. Oh, is there somebody else on engine? So we got 2 engines. What are the other 2 streams on? One's probably going to be Connecticut. I don't know about the other one. Are you going to do another stream after this? Yes. On Florida? I don't know. I mean, the next one might be Florida LEO. Because I do want to do some LEO on Florida. But earlier when I tried to get on PD, I wasn't able to. It was full. So I thought, okay, I guess we'll just do fire. The next one might be Connecticut. I don't know if it's gonna be fire or Leo, but we'll get to that point when we get there. Right now we're still doing Florida fire at the moment. For about another 15, 20 minutes. We don't get anything. What's life pack? Oh, dang. Okay, so you just carry that. That is dope. Dude, who is this guy, dude? I got one more training before I get sergeant, and can I get state roleplay? Nice. Yeah, I just saw that the trainings are now back up on Connecticut. Oh, cool. So I was getting a photo. Same. Yeah. Which is good, because I'm going to try to get into a couple more trainings on Connecticut so I can start getting a couple more higher ranks on PD and fire so I can use different vehicles besides the same old vehicles that I use. Wait, let me put this life pack away. I don't know why I'm still holding it. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, what's going on? Taco Bell? Received. Dispatch, you can show ambulance 750 and around Taco Bell for medical. I guess I got the engine behind me. Oh. Someone give me an idea where we're going here. Okay. Oh, I see you right here. Right here? Are you in the Taco Bell? Oh, okay. Alright. How's it going, sir? Can you hear me? Oh my god, when did we request an additional ambulance and engine? Hello? Unless they're going to the fire, because we don't need an additional engine and medic here. Motorcycle hit you? I don't know what this other guy's deal is, this Robloxian. He's been... Robloxian, stop, bro. Oh, what's hurting, man? Your head's gushing out blood? Yeah, you do got quite the cut on your head. Here, I'm gonna put some alcoholic wipe on, wipe that up. Oh my god, here we go. A third engine. A third engine on this. I don't know why we have 9 million fire on scene. Oh my gosh, here. Sorry, I'm gonna pull you this way here. Yeah, it is. Hugely chaotic. Alright, sir, I'm gonna apply some gauze here to your head. Here, we'll see if we can stop the bleeding. Yeah, I appreciate that. Alright, looks like the bleeding has stopped. Alright, I'm gonna apply a gauze bandage. It's basically just a bandage that's got some gauze in it that kind of just like sticks to your head around the cut, so we can make sure that it's not gonna bleed anymore. Any other injuries on you? Or it is just the cut on your head? What's that? Your neck hurts a little bit? Okay. Oh, I don't... What is this? Who's this other person in here? Custom. Because he's pushing the other officer into me, and it's... We don't need 9 million people here. All we need is just one other officer, that's it. Alright, well, sir, I'm gonna apply a neck brace here to you since you said your neck hurts. Just in case you have a another injury. Alright, sir, I'm gonna get you on the stretcher here so we can get you transported. Oh, apparently I don't have the stretcher with the... Oh yeah, never mind, I do. Here we go. Engine, you can return to station if you want. So basically, unless somebody just asked me what's happening, if you're asking me, he said a motorcycle struck him and fled the scene. Yeah, struck his vehicle. He smacked his head on the steering wheel, attempting to brake. So we'll transport him. If you need any information from him, just send an officer out to the hospital. Dispatch ambulance 750 transporting to Sarasota Hospital. EMS to dispatch. If you can notify LEO dispatch, notify units that are on that scene. The motorcycle is just one street up on the westbound lane. Oh, I missed the road. Forgive me. Dispatch ambulance 750 on the scene to hospital. Oh, yeah, there you are. Oh. Did that door just try to malfunction and hit me? Alright, fill out the paperwork here. Paperwork been filled out. Alright, so we're back in our own party chat. Shout out to E11 Arrow. I appreciate you coming down and trying to help there. You guys couldn't hear him, but he said that he watches my YouTube channel. So if you see this on YouTube, E11 Arrow, I think is your full name. E11 Arrow, let me check. Because I don't want to get the wrong name here. Yes, E11 Arrow 12. Appreciate you hopping in here. I just realized the gold you redeemed Hydrate. I didn't see that. I must have been too focused on the game. Appreciate you redeeming Hydrate for 100 points. I don't have a drink near me, but I will hydrate in between the next stream and this one. Why am I being pulled over? Hello? 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 Can I ask why you're pulling me over? This is idiotic, broski. I was transporting and clearing the hospital. I don't see where it was in the wrong exit, but sure. Let's make this stream not fun. Nope. Okay, but you weren't at the window, so you talking out of character, or what's the deal there? Right. EMS unit leaving the hospital. Wrong exit. Sure. Okay. Sure. Okay. Yep. Here you go. Yep. Sure. That's idiotic. Sure, I get what he's saying, but he's saying that I came out the wrong exit and he almost hit me. You guys can clearly see on stream that I'm clearing the hospital, heading out. I loop. I come out. I mean, sure, it's because when you're pulling into the station. Okay, you're not station, but if you're pulling into the hospital, you have to come right off where he was sitting at, where his cop car was sitting at. You have to pull in there, and it'd be so stupid to have to do a huge turn just to come out the same exit you just came out of. When you could just go straight out, put your lights on so they know you're coming, which I had, and then you loop and come around. But I don't know if he pulled me over because he wanted to be a part of stream. If that's something you guys are doing now, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But he said he left me with a warning to use the right exit next time. What a waste of time. Yeah, it was a big waste of time. Hold on, I think I got some people texting me. Oh, sorry, I've been sent to the intersection. I was replying to a few texts. Cop has nothing to do. Yeah, apparently, people are definitely down bad if you gotta start pulling over fire and EMS, because there's no civs you can pull over. And this guy, the same person that pulled me over, even texted me and said, "Oh, you're the one that does the videos, right? The YouTube videos." So it definitely has something to do with that, for sure. Dispatch show ambulance 750 back in station. Come on, Custom, don't be stream sniping, dude. I've said this time and time again. Alright. Let me find you in chat here. Which one are you? Okay, if you must be not watching, but I know you definitely know that I'm streaming. And it's still considered stream sniping, so please do not do that. That is one of my biggest pet peeves in this game. If you want to be a part of the video, when I decide to do, viewers can come in and, be a part of the stream, then I will notify you guys when that's the thing. But when you guys are just popping up onto the team and then standing within view of me, and in view of the stream and, doing this up and down stuff, try and get the attention of the stream sniping, and that's something I don't tolerate. And I haven't tolerated for a while. It hasn't been as bad in the last few months, but there's somebody inviting me here. What? Yellow? Hello? Okay, that made no sense. Some guy named SSRP invited me to a party, said something, and then left. So I don't know if y'all heard of him. If he said anything in the stream, like included his audio and said something, please let me know. How's it going? Which one? Which gas station? Okay. I think I know where that's at. Dispatch you show ambulance 750 en route. Oh, I see you guys down here. Oh, I think my game just dashboarded. Oh, okay, we're good. Yep. It lagged a little bit. That was all. Alright, I'm gonna pull up. Who's the tan explorer? I'm trying to pull up and he's just blocking the road. Thank you. Who's watching my stream? Stand by, guys. Sorry about that, y'all. I was fucking somebody sent me a phone call. Same guy? Come on now. I think y'all just doing this intentionally at this point. Hello, sir. Can you hear me? What happened this time? Hold on, I can't hear you guys. Let me adjust my headset. Say it one more time. What was the injury again? Sorry, my fucking headset's messing up. Shot in your left leg? Okay. Has anybody applied pressure to the leg? So they didn't teach you guys anything at the academy? About putting a tourniquet on? Nothing like that. Okay. But you could have said that. Alright, the tourniquet's applied. Doesn't look like there's any severe bleeding at the very moment. Looks like you guys have the current tourniquet applied correctly. Obviously, I'm not going to try to remove the bullet. That's something the hospital's going to have to do. Any other injuries? Okay. Well, then we're going to get you transported here as quickly as possible. Dispatch ambulance 750 is going to be transporting one officer, gunshot wound to the leg. Ambulance 750 on St. Hospital. There we are. Oh. Oh, he's gonna walk right in? Go. I don't know. Alright, fill out my paperwork. Alright. You guys need anything else, let me know. Alright, back at our own party. There's an officer with a gunshot wound to the leg. Tourniquet was applied, so we transported him as quickly as we could. But I guess we better go out the other way so that the other officer isn't pulling us over again for going out the wrong way. You know. What are we at? Looks like we're at an hour, almost an hour and a half. Oh, good Lord have mercy. I will never understand some RP games sometimes. Alright, we're gonna do the outro here as soon as I get back to the station. Dispatch, you get your ambulance 750. Returning to station out of service. Ooh. Alright, there we go. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna be concluding stream here at an hour and 23? No, hour and 28 minutes. Almost an hour and a half. It was a decent stream. Started out good. A few little minor bumps in there. But it was a good stream altogether. Several fires. Custom, do not put yourself in the stream, dude. I'm not gonna tell you again. Anyways, we had a few good fires, couple EMS related calls, couple accidents. So your average Florida RP experience. So I appreciate everybody who came in to watch, and those that were watching that were actually in game on different teams. I do not want to stress this again. I hate to stress it all the time because I haven't in a while. Please do not stream snipe me. If you see me in the game and you join the team and you come up and you stand next to me and try to get the attention of the stream, I'm going to eventually just go ahead and not stream at all. Because it's kind of annoying. Because I'm trying to give you guys the best content that I can give you through the RP games. And this isn't the best way to show that you appreciate that. If I ask you guys to join the game, to be a part of the stream, then I will. But anyways, other than that, I appreciate everybody who came in. I will see you guys on the next stream.